Good morning, everybody. All cards are flying out. Happy Tuesday. Just doing a quick read for the collective. So as always, if you're tuning into this, it's because there might be something in this for you. Wow, coming out this morning. Spirit's chatty. If there's anything here that doesn't resonate, just don't take it. It's got to sit with you or it doesn't. You just know. So I'm going to pick up some of these ones that have been chucking out. 2 seconds. Some jumpers, they always grab my attention. So inner goddess. So what I'm aware of with the inner goddess is that we're coming in and out of retrogrades at the moment. People are feeling quite unsettled. You do not have to be female to feel your inner goddess or to be in contact with your inner goddess. So it's your inner feminine. Bear in mind that half of the body is feminine, half of the body is masculine. So at this point, it might be that you're being asked to call for compassion and to work with forgiveness and to work with coming from the heart rather than the logic at this time. I mean, granted, don't always make decisions based too much on the emotion, because sometimes we need the logic to balance it out and ground it to make it a practical solution. But there might be something about, if you're stuck in something at the moment, if you're thinking it through, that might be where you're stuck. If you're feeling it from your heart, going, how could I look at this slightly differently for a compassionate stance that might ease my way through this burden? And I get the word burden. Somebody is feeling quite burdened out there emotionally. I'm getting a sense of it's time to stay strong. Something about 2 to 3 weeks and something will pass through. What are these other jumpers? There's no point in me shuffling anymore. Easy does it. Easy does it. By the way, I'm reading from Goddess Guidance because that's what I was drawn to this morning. Easy does it. Again, that's coming into self-care, which is touching in with the compassion. We can give a lot of kindness and consideration to others, but are you feeling that you're neglecting yourself? We may think, oh, I'm too busy, or people aren't meeting my needs, or there's not enough time for me. But how much are you prioritizing you and changing up your schedule so that you can get a little bit of time in for you? Even if you make small steps and go, I'm going to dedicate 5 minutes a day to something, even if it's nothing, stillness, being silent, being away from everybody just for 5 minutes. Go and sit in your car or something if you can't escape people. But what you're doing is changing up your energy to go, okay, I'm ready, I'm in alignment with dedicating more time to myself. If I take small steps, those doors will get wider and wider. It will become easier. You'll also be teaching other people that you matter too. Oh, where are we? Endings and beginnings. Well, we're in seasonal changes. Not that we have any set seasons really now anyway, but seasonal changes which can reflect inner changes, can reflect psychological changes. You know, we're heading towards autumn. I think it's hard to tell what the seasons are doing at the moment, but you know, as the leaves fall, it's teaching us to shed things, let things go, because as we let things go, it allows new things to grow from the old things. You want a new beginning, you have to have an ending. Endings and beginnings, they go hand in hand. You can't have one without the other. Being creatures that like to have a constant, we have to go with change sometimes, because change is for our highest good. And often the block is, but I don't know what that change will mean or look like. Does it really matter? Does it matter that we don't know what something looks like? We can surrender control. I don't need to know how that's going to turn out. I just need to walk that path and see how it goes. There's something else with this card. I notice it because I keep coming back to the heart. If there's heaviness in the heart, if there's old things that need purging and decluttering, it's time to work through them. When we say just let it go, we can't just let things go. We need to know what we're letting go and how to do it. We need to know what's in the way of letting go. And that's where the work is. Is there something going on here that's urging you, calling you back to things from the past, to reevaluate something because something new is ready to come into your experience? It can be an inner experience, it can be an outer experience. But remember, everything that goes on inside you is mirrored outside of you. You want new experiences. You want to upgrade, you want to get to the next progression. Something's got to shift, even if it's just with your mindset. Out with the old, in with the new, but something about doing it compassionately and gently and warmly. Enjoy the process. Enjoy process to ascension, to the next stage of you, to your new beginning. What needs to go in order for that to come about? Happy Tuesday, everybody.